Hungary has formally challenged the EU's REPowerEU regulation banning Russian energy imports. Foreign Minister Peter Szijjarto announced the lawsuit in a tweet to the European Court of Justice, requesting its annulment.
Today, we took legal action before the European Court of Justice to challenge the REPowerEU regulation banning the import of Russian energy and request its annulment.
Hungary argues that energy import bans should only be applied as sanctions, requiring unanimous approval. The EU, however, passed this measure as a trade regulation, bypassing Hungary's veto. Szijjarto says this contradicts the EU treaties, which grant each member state sovereignty over its energy choices.
So, the Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union clearly states that it belongs to the sovereign jurisdiction of every single member state to decide from where and from whom it purchases energy carriers. Here, they have now violated this rule badly, very badly.
Without Russian oil and gas, Hungary warns its energy security cannot be guaranteed. Alternative energy sources are more expensive and less reliable, threatening regulated utility prices for Hungarian families.
Moreover, they employed a legal tactic by not submitting this as a sanction. It is a sanction, obviously, because unanimity is required for that, but instead they banned the purchase as a trade policy measure, which is a big legal nonsense, a legal fraud. Furthermore, this can mean security of supply issues and significant price increases for Hungary.
Szijjarto frames the challenge as defending national interest, not favoring Russia. He says agreements with Russia allow affordable gas and energy for Hungarian households. He also alleges Ukraine is interfering in Hungary's elections, underlining the broader geopolitical tension.
Let's be specific. I don't care at all what the Russians think about Hungarian foreign policy. So I understand that this Russian angle has to be pushed, and I understand why they do it. But do you also heat your home with cheaply bought gas? The reason you don't pay 1,000 forints for petrol is also because I reached an agreement with the Russians that we can continue to purchase crude oil. Obviously, the Ukrainians have an interest in TISA winning. Then I cannot interpret this in any other way than that the Ukrainians are crudely getting involved in the Hungarian election campaign on the side of TISA.
The EU Council approved REPowerEU rules on January 26, phasing out pipeline gas and by autumn 2027 and LNG by January 2027. Hungary and Slovakia are coordinating legal challenges at the ECJ, demanding the decision be annulled. The court proceedings could take 24 months, intersecting with Hungary's general elections in April 2026.
Our submission to the European Court is ready. We coordinated its completion with the Slovaks because they are also turning to the European Court. Brussels has absolutely no business with this whatsoever, and we stick to that.